Hey everybody, welcome into the show. Thank you so much for being here. We're getting into my roots today. We are doing a really good Southern style dish. We are making Southern barbecue chicken pizza. We're so good. We are making our own barbecue sauce. We're gonna make our own pizza crust. Just gonna be a great little pizza. We're also doing a drink we're calling the Alley Shooter. Man, just reminds me of some pizza joints back home in Alabama. So, man, I can't wait to let you guys in on this dish. We're gonna get in our kitchen over here and get busy. This is cooking today. Hey guys, welcome into the show. Thank you so much for being with us. We are making a really nice barbecue chicken pizza. I'm gonna make our sauce. We're gonna try real hard to make as much as we can from scratch. Just show you how simple it is to make a real nice barbecue sauce. And I'm gonna start with some ketchup here. And my pan is not even going. The burner's not going at all. So we're gonna start with all the ingredients cold right in here, okay? And this is about 44 ounces of ketchup, okay? And then I'm gonna add a few dry ingredients right here since they're right next to me. This is just about a tablespoon of dried parsley, Tone's parsley. I have just a little bit of sage rub, okay, some Italian seasoning, about a tablespoon of each of those. A little bit of cumin, about the same, about a tablespoon, okay? We'll grab our sweet leaf basil, and we'll give it about a tablespoon. All right, then I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of honey, just for a little bit of sweet, because we're adding some good heat. We're gonna add just a little bit more sweet and some color with about a tablespoon and a half of molasses. Okay. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of red wine, just about a half a cup, just to dilute it down a little bit. Then I'm going to add my real heat flavor, which is some sambal. Real good, just a good oriental type of chili garlic sauce, real nice. And then we're going to add some vinegar. And I'm going to add about a cup. And this is apple cider vinegar. Okay, now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to fire this up and I'm going to put it on about medium-low, grab my whisk, and just give it a spin, just to combine all the ingredients. Okay, not too much. We're going to let the heat do the work for us. Okay, just like that. And I'm just going to walk away from it. And I'm going to come over and we're going to start making our pizza crust. Really, really simple to make. It is 2 cups of flour that we're going to add to our mixer with the dough hook. I'm going to add a tablespoon of sugar. Okay, about a tablespoon of salt, about a teaspoon of salt, just to give it some love. Okay, we're going to add just a little bit of Italian seasoning just to give it some good flavor, good love to it. And I have bloomed my yeast. It's 1 package of dry yeast. It's about 2 cups of warm water. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and lock down my mixer and get the flour moving around. Okay, and I'll just start slowly adding my water. And I'll tell you a little trick. I sprayed the paddle, so that it just makes it a lot easier when you get that baby all sprayed up. It'll help you a lot. Okay, and you just want to add a little bit at a time until the flour is absorbed. Okay, and we have a little bit more flour here too. I'm going to just throw a little down on my board because we're going to need it a little bit. I also have a little bowl here that we'll need. We'll just add a little bit of flour to that as well. Okay, we're gonna just finish adding our water. You can crank it up just a little bit. It'll get the mix going a lot faster for you. We just don't want it flying all over the place like that. See that? But you'll notice as the dough gets a lot better mixed, just add a little bit more water to it. And once it is connected to the dough hook, I mean, once the dough hook and the bowl becomes separate, the dough becomes separate, you're pretty much done with the water. Okay, and I just need a little bit more flour. I'm gonna add just another pinch. You always have it on hand, just to add a little bit of pinch to it if you need, just to dry it up. You want it pretty dang dry. I mean, just another hair, okay? And it's pizza crust. We're gonna have a little bit of mess. We have a little flour. We need it on the deck anyway. Okay, check it out. Our dough is attached to the hook. It's just separated itself from the bowl. And look at that. You spray that dough hook, it comes right off of there real easy. And we'll put it on our flour. Just add a little bit of flour to it to keep the sticky down. Okay? And then we'll add it to our bowl. Guys, once you add it to your bowl here, wrap it up in plastic and leave it sitting somewhere near the heat source, because we want to let that yeast rise for us just a little bit. And I'm going to show you how that's done. I'll show you the one that I have already set up for you when we come back from break, so hang around. We'll be right back to cooking today. Okay guys, welcome back into the show. See how beautiful our dough looks. Our crust is, it's rising right here in our bowl. It rested for a good little while. So what we're gonna do is just take it out, sell it right to our board, okay? May have a little sticky, it's risen, so it may get a little sticky, but it's okay. We got a real nice pie working here. And I'll just show you just the tricks to how you make your crust. You need to make sure you have some flour in your hands and on your hands, okay? And what you do is just make sure, it's nice and round. It was in the bowl. And man, it doesn't have to be perfect, but we're gonna toss it in the air. We're gonna play a little bit, and we're gonna make a pretty big, good sized pizza here. If you wanna split it up and make a couple, you can. But what I like to do is just get a nice rim going, okay? See the nice rim I got going around the edge, and all the dough I've let build up in the middle, okay? Then what I'll do, I'll take it and just get it across my hands like this, get a little toss in the air, just like that, perfect. Look, you don't have to toss it once or twice if you want to, whatever, you don't have to even try that. If you feel like making a mess, you go right ahead. Okay, but you see I've got flour on me, and I'm gonna grab my little tray here, and again, it's not gonna be a perfectly round thing once I get it done. But I just want to make sure that my dough does not stick right to that. And the reason I'm using a sheet tray here is because I want to par bake this dough just a little bit so I can put my toppings on. Okay? Just like that. Okay, and I'm going to put it in the oven for just about 3 minutes. Okay? And if you didn't know, pizza crust is like 4 ingredients. 5 ingredients tops. You can make it how you want. You can make it do anything to it that you want. Add some different herbs to it if you want. You can add a little spice to the crust if you want. But the key is making your dough ball and letting it ride. You gotta let it proof for a little while, and then you're all set. If you want to make your crust like I've made them and let them proof a little bit, you might want to put a few holes in there just so it doesn't puff all up on you. But man, homemade pizza crust, you cannot go wrong. Okay, I got a good wash on my hands, and I'm just gonna get a little flip ski on our board going on over here. Okay, because I need our Tyson chicken breasts. It's a barbecue chicken pizza, so we need a nice chicken breast ready to go. And what I'm gonna do to save some time, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it into the parts I need from here. So we'll just clean that baby up just a little bit and start making sections out of it. We're gonna cut those up again as well. So we need them real small. It's just for pizza, okay? So we'll just make us some good chunks. that we're going to get right over in our skillet. Just like that. Be real careful. Make sure you use your bridge. Chicken will slide on you. It'll move a little bit. Okay, we'll grab all our chicken here. We're going to go right to our pan. We have our chicken in our pan, and I just want to season it up. Not too much seasoning, just some salt and pepper, just to give it a little bit of love. And we want to cook it off just to go on top of our pie, okay? So we'll just cook this off just a couple of minutes, and we'll be ready to go. Coming up on our next segment, it's all going to come together. We're going to make a nice pie for you. Family's going to like it.